Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the new 2014 Ninja Turtles movie, Splinter. That's right, Master Splinter, Sensei to the Turtles, gets a brand new figure in this new movie lineup. As you can see, he comes on that new movie blister card packaging, featuring those bright green colors and the new Ninja Turtles movie logo right there across the top. We also get images of all four movie turtles running down the side of the box there. The back gives us a description of the story from the new film, and below that we get a look at several figures currently available in this new movie lineup. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at Master Splinter outside of the packaging. So the rat known as Splinter has had so many different looks over the years. He's probably one of the few Ninja Turtles characters that has changed his appearance pretty drastically in almost every rendition of the franchise. He's gone from being a brown rat, to a gray rat, to a multicolored rat, and just has had many different looks. So this here is no exception. But you look at him and he still looks like Splinter. I mean, he's a overgrown rat wearing a robe, looking like he's ready to do some training. Overall, I really like the design of this guy. You can see it looks like he's back to being a gray in color, but there is some nice little paintwork on there that kind of gives him some pink in the ears and even the top of his head. I really like that paint variance. That way he's not just a solid color. There's definitely a little bit of shading and different colors there that help to bring out some of the details. I also really like how his whiskers are kind of sticking out of the side of his nose like a long Fu Manchu, and he even has the long kind of twisty beard coming off of his chin. It's a really cool look for the character. Below that, he's wearing black and tan robes, and they do have this cool looking little like turtle insignia right there on the breast. And flipping around to the backside, he's got another Japanese symbol painted in gold. You'll notice that the rat feet sticking out of the bottom of the robes are actually wearing little sandals there. And of course, he's got his little rat tail kind of curling around, and it's just kind of laying flat along with the feet. It's non-posable or flexible, it's just a solid sculpt. He's also sporting this little medallion type piece around his neck. It's a separate piece so it can be removed. It's just a solid black plastic, and it's got that same little turtle logo that's seen on the chest of his robe. Makes me wonder if that little symbol is going to have some sort of a plot point in the film. So let's go ahead and run down the articulation on Master Splinter here. The head can rotate left and right, but it kind of just cocks left and right just like we saw with the turtles. He's got those ball-like joints at the shoulders, so the arms can go outwards, forwards, and backwards. He's got swivels at the elbows, but no actual elbow bends. And then at the end of the robes on the sleeves there, you can rotate the wrists all the way around, which is very nice. He's got no other articulation in the rest of his torso or anything like that. And then his legs can really only kind of move forwards and backwards a little bit. It looks like they're on the same type of hinge joints we've seen with the other figures, but the robe is rigid enough that it drastically hinders the movement of the legs. So you're really not going to get any extra poses out of him. He's pretty much only going to stand in that one position. Now, Splinter stands right around 4.5 inches tall, making him the shortest of all the figures in the new movie Ninja Turtles lineup. So you can see the turtles are all a little bit taller than him, and of course April stands quite a bit taller than him, and Shredder towers over him. But I really like that size. I think it plays in very well with this particular character. And just because he's small doesn't mean he can't kick all of their butts. While most Splinter figures typically come with a cane, this one does not. Instead, he comes with his own katana blade, complete with a sheath to put it in. The sheath is done in kind of a brown plastic, and it's actually got some nice sculpted detail on there with lots of little Japanese symbols. And then the katana is just done in a silver plastic. But it's really cool, and you can actually get him to hold that in his hand, and even get some neat poses where he's pulling the sword out of the little sheath. Alright guys, it's comparison time. Here's a look at Master Splinter standing alongside the recent Nick Turtles version of the character. And here he is alongside his past movie figure, who's flocked. And since there have been so many different Splinter figures over the years, here he is standing alongside several of them from many of the different Ninja Turtles toy lines. So there you go, guys. There's a look at the brand new Movie Master Splinter. Overall, I really like this one. I think the design is actually really cool on this guy. He's got a really nice paint job, and while his articulation isn't great, that's pretty much on par with what we've seen with all of the past versions of Master Splinter. He still matches up really well with the rest of the turtles, and it's nice to have somebody to give them their ninja training before they go out for their battles with the Shredder. The new 2014 movie Ninja Turtles action figures are already starting to hit retail stores, so happy hunting, and until next time.